Welcome to my video tutorial on managing groups in a Windows 2003 server environment. During this brief video tutorial, I will be going over the steps to manage a group in a Windows 2003 server using Active Directory Users and Computers MMC plugin. We'll access our plugin by selecting Start, going into Control Panel, our Administrative Tools, and Active Directory Users and Computers. Once our Active Directory Users and Computers MMC loads, you'll browse your tree structure to the left and find the OU that contains, or the folder that contains the specified group or the group that you're looking to manage. Well, you know, I've got my sales security group, so I'm going to manage my security group, my sales group. I'm going to do so by selecting the group. Now I can either right click and go to the properties of that group, or I can also select actions at the top and go to properties. From the properties, dialog box appears. From this dialog box, I have my Windows group name. I can enter description of my group, so we'll say this is the New York sales office. And if there's a specific email address for that group, the group scope still lists it's the global and it's the security group. If you wanted to list any specific notes about the group, you would do so in the New Notes dialog box. Now underneath the menu Members tab, it lists any members that belong to this group. From this tab, you can also add or remove members of this group. So let's go ahead and select add, and we have new user 2 already in there, so we'll add new user. So we'll type in new and we'll let it check the names. From multiple names found dialog box, we will select the new user and select OK. It then brings up the fully qualified username. We will select OK, and that user has now been added to the sales group. Any and all permissions that apply to the sales group are now applied to this new user. So any specific network shares, files, or folders that the sales group has permissions on, this user now has the same permission. Under the member of, this is a member. If the sales group is a member of a group, it would list that, which we don't have that. And managed by. So if a specific admin is in charge of this group, or if this group is managed by a specific individual, this is where you would set who manages it. So we will set this for, let's set our domain admin. And let's check our names. That doesn't like that, so let's just do domain. Nope. I think I went back and lost it. There it is, hidden. We'll check our names, and it does like that. So let's type new because it wants a user. So we'll give it to new user 1. We'll select OK. Move this box back up. So now you can see that it's managed by new user. Manager can update membership list. You can set this if you have a trusted member of your staff that's a member of the floor that's not a member of your administrative staff, or your domain administrative staff, I should say, and you want somebody to be able to add and remove people from the group membership. You can allow the group manager to add and remove members from the group without having administrative permissions. Simply select apply, and all changes that you have made to that sales group are applied. Select OK, and it is changed. That was my brief tutorial on managing groups. As you can see, managing groups in a Windows 2003 server environment is quite simple. Please feel free to post any notes or comments in the forums listed below. And once again, thank you for viewing my tutorials.